Alright, we're going to insert the zipper now. And I got this method from Threads magazine. There was a video tutorial on how this one lady did this. I don't remember her name. I'll post it down at the bottom later. What you do on a Placket, you open it up to one side and you interface it on the non-stretch grain of the interfacing. So you don't want no twisting and bunching up and wrinkling. Now you pin it on the opposite side from where you're matching at the seam line. Match at the edge of your zipper right here on this center seam line and then pin on the opposite edge, because that's the edge you're going to be sewing. Make sure you have the zipper wrong side. See, I stitched it the wrong way and had to take it out before I started the video. Or actually I started a video and had to redo it, so silly me. Okay, I'm just going to pin. I got a 9-inch zipper for basically a 7-inch opening because I want all of this to be up at the top. Alright, now of course we can't run over our pins here, so let's just get right here. And how far in do we want to go? Right about right here. Now, according to her, it really doesn't matter where it is on here that you stitch. But to me, because all this is going to be hidden underneath, to me I want to get pretty close to the teeth because that's where we're going to turn back. Forgot to start my timer. Okay, now let me turn this guy over and we're going to switch him over to this side. And let's stitch as close to this as possible without interfering in the teeth. That'll give it a nice flat edge right here. Okay. Next step, I'm going to trim my threads. Is go over to this side and lay it flat. And then let's put, we just want to get this flat right under here. And then we're going to go ahead and pin here. This is easy. Wow. And I've been doing it so difficult all this time. This is so much easier. Oh my gosh. Okay. And it doesn't really matter where we sew here. Let me scoot you over that way. And that way I'll sew you right along this edge. This way I don't get it in the way of the teeth, but I'm still sewing close to the teeth. Alright, now in order to sew the top, we need to figure out where that end point right here is. And the way she puts it is you want your zipper to hit the table. So I want it like this. And I want to, let's just give it a quick press. I'll be right back. Okay, pressed it, and I want the zipper to hit the table. I want all of this Placket stuff to be on this side. Now, if you'll notice, when I do that and I stitch down here, let me turn it this way so you can see what I'm doing. I will stitch down here and to a curve right in through here, so this will open on the right side. I'm doing this because her right side is her dominant hand, or her right hand is her dominant hand. If this was a left-handed client, then I would have done it backwards and it would have opened on the left side. I have got so much stuff around here and it's just all coming out. My needles are getting lost because I've got all this thread that's getting tangled up. I need a bigger sewing surface. Okay, she said she measured out 1 1/4. Let's see. Now it still won't catch this, but that's okay. 1 1/4, she says, is about the right distance. Let's find out where this is, so I don't break my needle. My needle, it's right here. Let's poke it, pin in there, and then go here. Right here is where the stop is. Okay, so if I go out 1 1/4 inches. Oh, by the way, this Nancy Zeman thing's wonderful. I'm gonna go this way. It's gonna be easier. Let's do that. And then from here, I'm going to angle down a little bit past that. Okay, now I'm going to go ahead and kind of spread this apart and pin it. Actually, that's not catching anything, is it? You know what? I think I'm going to bring that in to just 1 inch. Because that's not even catching this placket back here. Okay, let's take it into 1 inch. And if I do it, see what happens when I do it like that. Am I catching everything under here? Yeah. So if I do it at 1 inch, how far is that? No, it is about 1 1/4 inch. You just got to kind of pull this and then there. I think this works better than trying to mark it with chalk. Ah, shut up, cat. Sorry, that's my cat. Sorry. He's an annoyance. He's just a loud-mouthed, annoying animal. But he likes snuggling with me at night, so I'm happy about that. So let's go and see if we can do this. Take your pin out, but keep an eye on where the next pin is. Sewing straight. see how well we did. Okay, it caught everything on the placket, so now all we have to do is to open this up. See, everything's, all these threads and everything. Get your seam ripper in there. The ball of the seam ripper is for a reason. You kind of lift it up and it gets your stitches instead of your fabric. That's why you have a ball on it. That way you can generally just slide along your seam. Be careful. If it doesn't seem to be working that well, try the other way.
We look not at what can be seen, but we look at what cannot be seen. For what can be seen is temporary, but what cannot be seen is eternal.
Okay. Now we have a perfect zipper.
We know that if we perfectly
I'll
take
pick
the
this
living
thread out.
joy,
We have a perfectly set in zipper.
a house not made with hands,
Just absolutely perfect.
eternal in the heavens.
Now, this is going to be going to, this is the front, and it goes to her right side, which is her dominant hand. That way she doesn't have to reach around to the left side. So always judge which hand is the dominant hand on your client or for yourself, and do your placket opening in that direction. There's no set rule as to which way the placket has to open. Sometimes most of the time with menswear, it'll open on one side, and with women's wear, it'll open on the other side. That's usually the only distinguishing point. But you can do it either way you want. And there is a perfect zipper placket. All right, that's all for now. Thanks for watching. Y'all have a great night.